139, 134.
So let me quickly tell you what's happening here. I wasn't in labor. I just went for my OB follow-up, the weekly OB follow-up, because at this stage the doctors have started seeing me every week. So I went for the OB follow-up. And after I've seen the doctor, they decided to run some tests based on the things they were suspecting. They asked me a couple of questions, I answered. So the doctor that saw me decided to run some tests. So after she sent me for the blood work, she decided that they're going to deliver the baby. I wasn't in labor, like I said, so they were going to, of course, induce me. I was 37 weeks and some days, so obviously baby was already due, like a full-time baby. But I wasn't in labor, like I said. I was having contractions. Of course, this was my first pregnancy, so I didn't know what contractions were like. So when they asked me if I was having contractions, I told the doctor no. Not until, they fixed all the wires and the machines that they realized that I was having contractions like every 2 to 3 minutes. So when the nurse showed me, she said, "You having contractions?" I was like, "No, I'm not having contractions." And she said, "No, I can see it in my system, like you having contractions." I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, I don't know what contractions are. Maybe it's what I've been complaining that I've been feeling, Of course, if you're a woman, you've been pregnant, you know what contractions are." So that was what was happening, but I didn't know that was contractions. So bottom line, I was induced. Before then, the doctors told me I was going to be induced at so time. And if I get induced, I wasn't going to have a proper meal. Like, I wasn't going to eat solid food. She told me I was going to be placed on, watery food. So I decided to have a pizza. That's what you can see us eating. That's my sister, my husband with me there in the hospital. So I decided to have pizza before they can induce me, since that is going to be the last solid meal I'm going to have until I deliver the baby. So that's it. So one of the reasons why the doctors decided to run some tests that day was because my BP was so high. So they wanted to know what was causing the high BP, because throughout my pregnancy until after 36 weeks, I had a normal and stable BP. So the thing jacked up the next week after I received, the bad news about my brother's passing. So it jacked up when I went for that follow-up, and the doctor decided to see what happens in the next appointment, which was next week. So when I got there the other week, the upper week, my blood pressure was still very high. So that was one of the reasons why the doctor decided to, make me have the baby, like deliver the baby. So you can see here, everything is happening right now. They've started inducing me. The pains are becoming severe. The contractions are becoming stronger. And you can see him trying to, bear the pains. My husband was right there with me. My sister was also there with me, trying to cheer me up. The pains, oh my goodness, I don't want to remember it. So this is another step of the inducing. They're trying to, do their thing inside, something inside, to see if the cervix was going to open. Because remember, I told you I wasn't in labor. My cervix was completely closed. So they were, trying to do everything they know how to do as doctors, to get me to, push the baby. But at the end of the day, we had to land in emergency C-section. Within 2 minutes, I had my beautiful bouncing baby boy. So this was 2 days post C-section. I stepped down from the bed for the first time, and we were trying to exercise my leg and my waist. Oh my goodness. It was hell, but it was beautiful at the same time. I mean, the moment you see your baby, you forget all the pains, right? Mothers, you can confirm that. Remember I told you I wasn't in labor, I wasn't planning to have my baby yet. So I had nothing set up, the baby crib. I mean, everything was still in the carton the way we bought it. So we got home after some days from the hospital, and we have to, start setting everything up immediately so baby can, have his comfort, We set his crib, his bassinet, everything that we got, you can see. So we were in the setting up. We set everything up, put the baby clothing and all the things for the baby, and we were ready. Okay guys, thank you for coming again around my YouTube channel. This was my delivery journey. I had a baby boy, a handsome, I used to call him beautiful because, oh my goodness, have you seen my son? He is so cute. I hope to see you again. You can go watch other videos I have here on my YouTube channel. Bye.